Hades is a game where you try and escape hell, hoping to solve your mommy-daddy issues. You can't do it alone though. Luckily, you have your dysfunctional family to grant you powers along the way. During this journey, we'll meet a ton of well-known characters like Meg from Family Guy.
I'm here, Meg.
And this dude.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
The best part is, we have to help all these people solve their random personal problems, giving them gifts along the way for letting us help, I guess. To say thanks for these gifts, we are given little treats known as keepsakes. A slight help in our run, but really just a big obstacle for later on. Our escape route is broken into 5 levels. Tartarus, the lowest levels of the underworld guarded by the Furies. Asphodel, flooded with lava and guarded by the Bone Hydra. Elysium Fields, guarded by Theseus and the Minotaur, the 2 most dripped out bosses you've ever seen. The Temple of Styx, where we find a sack of something and give us a 3-headed Clifford so he'll move. Now we are finally outside. But Hades is there waiting to give us a whooping for our bad behavior. Reverse that whooping and put Dad 6 foot under to finally be free. Nah, I'm just kidding. For some complicated reason, you can't live on the surface for too long. I don't know how it works, I'm just here for the achievements. Escaping once is just the beginning of solving our mommy-daddy issues, and our achievements. If you look to the top right, you'll notice that it's 4 of our required 49. Many of these will come naturally while playing. Hey, friends in high places, let's go. And many of these won't. Talk to bro, die. Talk to bro, die. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Let me just go die. But with our final 2 taking longer than all other 47 combined, I do start tweaking a bit.
Who do they think they are? I've given the best years of my life to this place and they think they can just fire me like that? Like trash? I don't think so.
But that's a later problem. The Fated List located in our room contains prophecies and is our guide to many achievements. It's also where we claim them when complete. Every so often, we are challenged to get more kills by Thanatos, also known as Death, also known as our lover? Winning by 15 or more grants us Death Dealer. Obols, Darkness, Keys, Gems, Nectar, our 5 main currencies and random room rewards. Obols used to make purchases during escapes from Charon's well. Hey, there's one, well stocked. And from his shop. He also may leave out a goodie bag for us, but gets mad when we take it. We put him back in his place and he apologizes by giving us a discount card. Darkness, used at the mirror in our room to upgrade abilities. Keys, used to unlock more abilities and weapons. Hey, I guess that was our last weapon. Gems, used at the house contractor to provide furnishings throughout the house and some helpful ones within the dungeon. Nectar, the little gift we give in exchange for keepsakes and hearts. Titan Blood, Diamonds, and Ambrosia, the 3 bounty artifacts, each rewarded after their corresponding boss fight. Titan Blood, gotten from the Furies in Hades, used to upgrade our weapon aspects where we max one out for Bloodbound. Oh, that was an achievement, nice. Diamonds, gotten from the Bone Hydra and used to purchase the more fancy things from the house contractor, like this nice little fishing pole, which I use to catch a fish in every single region for river denizens. And this should be the last one, bang! Oh, there it is, it just procced super late. Ambrosia, gotten from these distinguished gentlemen and how we forge bonds, a very important part of our story later on. The Wretched Broker is our local scammer. Here we can trade in our artifacts for other ones. After he scams us 20 times, we get our only free reward from him, Day or Night Trader.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and scammer gets scammed, buddy. That's what you get.
Our leisurely activities around the house range from petting our dog to killing our training dummy. But with play comes work. 2 diamonds regain us access to the administrative chamber, and we enter for back to work. Defeating Hades once with each weapon grants us Master of Arms. After each of these clears, we go out to try and convince our mother to return with what little time we have. On our 10th clear, Hades knows he's in for another whooping and lets us by. Our mother finally decides to move back in, and our quest to solve our mommy-daddy issues ends. But our quest to solve mommy and daddy's issues begin. It turns out they were doing some shady stuff and keeping it a secret from the other gods. So now it's up to us to make it all right. In order to make things right, we must forge bonds with 6 of the 9 gods who help us escape. All characters have locked hearts and special requirements to unlock them. Once they are unlocked, they can be given ambrosia to fill their final hearts and forge a bond. 6 specific characters upon receiving their first ambrosia will gift us a companion with a unique summon ability per run. All 6 of these are required for a later achievement. Hades' hearts unlocked when Mother moved back in, now able to give him his second nectar where he gives us our final keepsake for something from everyone. We will need to max every single one of these for one of our hardest achievements. After forming a bond with 6 of the 9 gods, we can invite them all over and begin the party. Everybody is forgiven, and they all live happily ever after. Except for us. We have achievements to get, and we have no time for this riffraff. Daedalus Hammer and boons are main source of power during our runs. Getting 50 different hammer enchantments and 100 different boon effects each grant us an achievement. The Purging Pool, located after boss fights, is where you can sell these boons for obol. Selling a legendary boon grants us thanks but no thanks. The Pact of Punishment is unlocked after our first clear, used to make our runs more difficult in exchange for artifacts, with 15 different conditions and most having differing levels. Extreme Measures has 4 levels, resulting in a total of 10 heat. The more heat, the more difficult a run is. Extreme Measures causes bosses to gain new skills and abilities, making the boss fight much more challenging. Clearing Elysium with this active makes us the champion of Elysium, and we now have our own little fan.
They love me.
Completing a run on 8 and 16 heat will unlock 2 of Skelly's prizes for the Useless Trinket and Skelly's Last Limitations. Turning the heat up high enough also unlocks the Infernal Gates. Clearing them without taking damage grants us Hold the Onions. The Benefits Package modifier gives all armored foes new skills and abilities. Encountering all 11 new skills completes the achievement Slashed Benefits. And finally, completing a run with every modifier completes Harsh Conditions. This is also required with our mirror. There are 2 sides to our mirror's abilities. Completing a run with every ability once grants us Dark Reflections. We can then put 1 level into every ability for Nick's mirror. All of our weapons have a hidden weapon aspect and a unique way of unlocking it. Using one of these aspects to escape grants us Weapon of Fate. Using Titan Blood to unlock the 3 weapon aspects and the 1 hidden aspect on each weapon completes the Infernal Arms achievement. We decide it's time for a makeover at the house and start redesigning. After our 50th purchase, the house contractor throws us a little something extra in there. For the achievement Friends Forever, we need to max out every single one of our keepsakes. There is a total of 25 keepsakes. Each one of our keepsakes requires 75 encounters to hit max level. There is an average of 37 encounters per a full successful run, meaning on minimum we have to complete 51 full runs and a total of 1,875 encounters to max out all of our keepsakes, which we did and got this.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Thank you, Will. 2 of our keepsakes have a unique ability of getting stronger by completing a requirement, the Pierced Butterfly and Lambent Plume. For every encounter you survive without taking damage, a max rank Pierced Butterfly increases damage by 2%. By doing 15 perfect encounters, we hit 30% extra damage for Thorn of Thanatos. The Lambent Plume is similar. At rank 2, you get 1.1% extra dodge chance and speed for every encounter you clear within this time limit. Once you hit 20%, you get Haste of Hermes.
Do you have any idea how fast I am?
Each Olympian has an aid ability which charges up. If it reaches max charge and we use it, we use the Greater Call version. Dual boon rooms are randomly found throughout runs. Whichever god's boon is not chosen will attack you throughout the room. Using the Greater Call of the god that is attacking you is how we get Bad Call. Our codex is little story info about all of the gods. Accepting boons from them unlocks more entries. By getting all the entries, we complete Well Versed. All of our final achievements except one are referred to as prophecies. They are side quests that we do by passing messages along and giving people gifts to gain more hearts. The problem is they are dependent on you getting certain voice lines, so it comes down to RNG and grinding. Based on where the character is located, some of these can be much harder. One of the easiest is Ares. By grabbing his boon, we progress his dialogue. Eventually he will ask us to kill 10,000 enemies for him, which by this point we already have well over that. Talking to him again completes the prophecy, where we turn it in for War God's Bloodlust. Nyx wants to speak to her parent again, Chaos.
Smash.
A Chaos Gate spawns twice a run, making finding Chaos guaranteed. After giving enough gifts and speaking to them enough, we gain the ability to repair the sigil in the administrative chamber. Make it to the Chaos Realm once more, and we complete the prophecy, Night and Darkness. The next 3 prophecies all involve NPCs found within the dungeon. This is our first taste of real misery. Their chambers have a chance of spawning during every run. A chance. Meaning some of these runs we do could be for nothing. They also have a chance to give us the correct dialogue option, meaning even if we find them, it may not matter. But these will still be nothing compared to our final 2. The first we help is Sisyphus. After all the talking and gifting, we can start talking to Boldy, and even give him gifts. We can then talk to Nyx and Meg, allowing us to find his documents in the admin chamber and make him a new sentence. Talking to him again completes the prophecy, turning it in for Into Torment. Honestly, at this point in the run, I was wishing someone would end my torment as well. Orpheus wants to meet up with his wife Eurydice, located in Asphodel's NPC room. After giving him and her enough gifts, he will begin to sing. At this point, he will want to go see her. We find his contract, pay to get it changed, then talk to them and complete the prophecy. Now here it is, the part that ruined this game for me. Up until here, I had an amazing time, but this drove me insane. This is the exact same as the other two, except more dialogue and a lot farther in the dungeon. It got to the point where I'd have a slight pop-off every time I found the door. Oh my gosh, thank you. Please have a thing while you're red. Oh crap. Achilles wants to meet up with his friend Patroclus, located in Asylum, meaning for even a chance to talk to him, we have to do almost a full run. After all the gift giving and talking and being just the great little messenger boy I am, I can finally go to the admin chamber, change his contract, and allow him to go meet Patroclus for Divided by Death. Now you may see that I have one more achievement, and that's because we have to get all the companions. And guess who has the last one we need? And guess where he just went? So once again, we lose the little bit of sanity we had left for the finale of this run. Trek back to our favorite spot and talk to him again, where he then moves back to the house. Meaning all the stuff we previously did was so that he could catch up with his buddy for just a few minutes. Give him an ambrosia and get our final companion and achievement. Oh my gosh. Why didn't it pop? Oh, thank you. Earn all chthonic companions. Yeah, get me off of this game. Thank you so much for watching, as it means a ton to me. Please like and subscribe. Peace.